Look, some of these mistakes made me injured, some of them actually made me slower, and a lot of them made me stuck, plateau, not moving forward. That is why it's important that I share them with you today. I used to train to feel tired rather than focus on improvement. You see, I started training really hard in the late 1980s. Back then, a warm-up was like a present-day Zwift hard session. Your ego was a superpower then. I used to train to feel knackered, but the thing was, that wasn't improving. When you're tired, you really are tired. But I was lucky then. Late 1980s, I started my sports science course. I'm surrounded by great coaches and great riders. But let me tell you, it took me a lot of years to break the habits I'd formed in my younger years. Now, I'm 55. I know I can suffer. Hell, I've been married for 22 years, so I can suffer. Sharon, I don't mean that. God, she can't hear that. So my corrective point to you is to understand you've got to train with purpose. You've got to understand that your zone 2 is golden. That is where you're going to make all your gains. Your zone 5, that sharpens the sword. But if you're interested in riding zone 3 all day just because you want to chase speed, that's a fast way to burnout. And the only thing you'll get is a divorce from your legs. So don't make that mistake. So mistake number 2, quite simple, avoiding recovery. Oh boy, I did it with purpose. Why? Because I thought recovery was for wimps. Yeah, if I wasn't working, I wasn't progressing. You know what I mean, don't you? Look, what you've got to understand is the workout is the stimulus. The stimulus needed to create the overload on the body. The overload that creates the adaptation. Yeah, gets you stronger, gets you fitter. If you avoid this concept, all that's going to happen, you will progress your fitness to a point, then you will plateau, and then you will plummet. It's the fastest route to an e-bike, if that's what you want. And this is why the smart people, those riders that are doing less hours than you, they seem to be going faster. What the hell are they doing, coach? They're recovering with purpose. So you've got to have the mindset for it. Hold on. We've got a downhill section here. Oh yeah, baby. Tight corner. Look, at 55 years old now, I need more recovery than my Wi-Fi router. But look, if you're not recovering, you're not training. You might as well just be collecting injuries as fast as you collect spam emails for hair transplants and Viagra. What are my messages saying about what I'm searching for? But seriously, start applying a strategy to your recovery like you do for your training. Without it, you go nowhere. Chasing speed. I know a lot of you connect with that because I get so many questions about it. Why is chasing speed a mistake? You see, it's the wrong metric. Like, I was 42 years old when I first went on Strava. My daughter had to help me make my profile. That was more than 10 years since I had ridden my bike in anger. But suddenly Strava comes along. I had moved back to Scotland. It was great. There was tables, there was charts, there was lists, there was top 10s. I was chasing people called Wank Tank 53 and Muddy Funster 1. Who were these people? It didn't bloody matter. Who was I trying to impress? Nobody bar myself. It took me a year, then I realised, what the effing hell am I doing? I'm falling into bad habits here because speed is going to get you nowhere. Look, you want to ride fast? Of course you do. Let's say you want to do a fast 100k ride. You don't go out and batter 100k as fast as you can every weekend. You ride with purpose. Okay, the corrective measure for you and for me back then is tits. Yes, I said it. Time in the saddle. Your time is more important. How long you can spend building up the endurance, because endurance comes from consistency over a period of time. Every day, every week, every month, every year. You've got to keep going. Sure, battering those cafe rides to be the first one to the town sign, that's okay once in a while, but you've got the fitness to be able to do that and recover if you avoid the mistakes I've already shared. Okay, let's tie everything together with a little bit of summary. Number 1, don't train for tiredness. Number 2, fuel like it's your job. Set goals and treat it like a job. Number 3, please lift something heavier than your TV remote. Number 4, don't chase fake speed, folks. It's not worth it. And number 5, fuel your rides. and fuel properly afterwards. Look, you do this, trust me, you'll be riding faster at 55 than you did at 35. Come on! S-bend. Whoa! Little bit of banking there. I said banking. So you might be asking, I fix the problems or I avoid those mistakes, coach? What can I expect? Check out Cecilia's comment. Here's a woman that was faced with a cancer diagnosis 12 years ago. Most people might have given up. Not her. She's been a part of Bulletproof for just over 8 weeks and she's already seen a 19% increase in her FTP. Check out her comment. It'll blow you away. I'll give you 7 free days inside the community. You can check it out. You can go and talk to Cecilia and you can ask her all about her journey. Mistakes commonly made with Zone 2 training. Yeah, you can dive into that. But as always, keep smiling, keep spinning, and stay safe out there, folks. Speak to you soon.